All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our Tensorflow course, and we did finish up our fine-tuning module. Today we started a new module. That is going to be the Visualizing Intermediate Layers module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, in this section, we will be understanding the black box, the human motions detection. We will start with visualizing intermediate layers. We will visualize the convolutional neural networks feature map. One very important part of building robust deep learning models involves understanding how these models work or understanding what goes on in the different layers. And so in this section, we'll focus on taking a model which has already been pre-trained and then generating these feature maps. So we get to see exactly what goes on under the hood. The pre-trained model we will be using is the VGG16. So we'll simply copy the sample code from the TensorFlow documentation and begin our code. We won't be using anything after the input shape, so we commented it out. We will be commenting out the input tensor also. Also, we will set the include top to false. The input shape will be defined with our configuration image size. Now we will assign our updated function to a variable called VGG backbone. So this is the original code right here, and it's the variable we assigned it to, the VGG backbone. We can check the VGG backbone by running a summary on it. This is how we're going to do that, the VGG backbone.summary. And once we have our summary, we can move on to the next step where we are going to create a model which will permit us to visualize the feature maps. Now to explain how this works, let's recall that we have the VGG. So we have our VGG, and what the VGG does is takes it in the input, and we have an input image, and then it produces a single output. That's why I stopped it right now, because we're just getting started, so I don't want to move too fast into the module. So I'm going to just take the time tonight to actually run the summary and get that generated. And I did bring over the code from the last module. I didn't bring over all of the code. I just brought over the main section of the code with the training data and the data in one of the models, so we're not running forever or compiling forever. So our code isn't so big on this side. So yeah, it shouldn't take as long to start compiling this stuff. And initially, it all depends on how far we get and how much code we write in this module. So yeah, it should be fairly easy to run this or compile this code tonight. So I should have a presentation for you tomorrow. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.